Let me plug my mic in here. It's been a while since I've done oil painting. I'm gonna do something different here. I have burnt sienna on here. So I'm put some oil here. Make some my palette's a mess here, but I think I can mix some right here. Kind of want like a reddish brown, like this is pretty red. It might work. I just want to put red up here as a undertone. But my brush is kind of dirty. Ah. Let me see if I can clean this brush off here. I wasn't ready to go here. There we go. Yeah, that'll work. This is already, this is from the other day. This is oil on here already. So I'm going to try and wash on there. I'm using linseed oil. Thin it down a little. And a little bit of turpentine. I'm trying to bring the painting all together, like, so it matches, everything matches. All right, that'll work for now. Let me get a paper towel now. So how's it going, everyone? Put some light spot here for clouds. Oh, I just came up with a cool idea here. Check this out. I'm going to get my trusty blender brush here. And we're going to kind of blend that into clouds up there. Should let it dry just a bit, but I don't have time to wait. There we go. That'll be a nice undertone there. Oops. There we go. All right, let's get started on this. I think I'm going to start with the tree. I'm going to make the tree like a dark brown. So I got some burnt umber here, a little black, maybe a little red. It's really dark. There we go. Not bad. It's been a while since I've done like an oil painting with the oil. To see what I'm going to do with this tree. I'll highlight it in a little bit. I want to do my mountains next. I'll make like a grayish color. Basically what I did, I just kind of painted it all the dark areas up there that I wanted it to be the shadow side. So I'm just using a knife for now. I'll probably have to end up using a brush up there, we'll see. Because the mountains are a little smaller than I'm used to. Let me throw some up there, then I'll blend it in, and we'll see what happens. What I like to do is I'm going to blend my mountains here in a little bit, but I got to get some color up there first. Kind of moving fast because I don't have much time. I'm always having to go to band practice, and today's no exception. But there, I think I got enough paint up there now. I'm gonna blend this in. This will be really fun. We'll put some fog down here, some mist. Alright, let me shut this light off. I bet there's glare on there. Alright, watch this. I'm going to go ahead and blend that in now. And then I'll put some more snow on top. Once I get this blended down a little bit. I'll soften it up a bit. Look at that. There we go. That doesn't look too bad. I'll let that set for a while, then I'll put snow up there. I'm going to stick sky now. I want to do like a bluish gray sky. So what I'm going to do, I already have some grayish blue here, but I'm going to add some white to it and really start at the mountains with a light color down here. You'll probably see me going over my tree branches, but I'll have to redo those. I'm going to get my filbert brush here. I think I want a little green in my sky. Little green and blue. I decided to put like a howling moon up there. That'll look. Thanks for all the likes so far, guys. It's been a while since this is a different way I do my landscapes. Around tonight I'm going to do a landscape with a chip brush and do it originally how I did when I first started on YouTube. I'm going to actually show you, this is from 2 years ago, because I switched over to acrylic for the longest time and I haven't been doing my oilings. Because I haven't done it for a long time, so you forget a lot of the techniques you had. So I'm gonna have to get a lot of them back. So watch, blend that in. Let me put some white in here, and then I'll blend this, and this sky is gonna look pretty wicked. We'll put some like light coming from the moon there. Alright, I'm going to blend that in and we'll see how cool that sky looks. So a lot of that red color I put down here is going to kind of come through, but it should be okay. Going to soften the sky mountains there. Really cool looking color up there. But look how soft the mountains look. What's in there now so it looks cool. To some of that orange color. I like it. Let's see what time. Let's see who's watching today. I haven't talked with you guys in a long time, huh? Baker's Adventure, right on, thank you. Oils, yeah. Yeah, I've been doing acrylic for the last year and a half. So I'm going back to oil for a little bit, but if anybody wants me to do acrylic, I will. But it does kind of have a Van Gogh feel there, doesn't it? I think I like having those soft mountains, but I'm gonna kind of create some hard edge on some of them. Just a little bit. I'll keep the light side soft. It's really cool. Okay, I'm going to try and put some trees over here. It's kind of early, but that's all right. Somebody said Van Gogh. I was going to do a Van Gogh tree there. Whoops. Sorry you missed that tree. I'll do a couple more. I'm just mixing a sap green and black to get a dark tree here. I had to work today. I had to go to work at 2 in the morning. Believe that? This painting's coming out pretty good. As far as the color, I kind of like it because it looks like it's already an old. It looks alright to me. I like how landscapes that were done in the late 1800s look. They the oil paint kind of, especially ones that haven't been cleaned yet, they get that really dark look to them. This thing's, yeah, there we go. Make sure I got enough time here. Thanks for watching, everyone. It's 1 o'clock, so I got an hour. I got an hour. These look kind of sloppy. What happened here? I think it's this brush. I'll have to get a different brush here. Let me finish the sky so I can put the leaves on this tree. What's going on here? I should get my easel. The reason why I have this easel is because I've been doing I've been doing watercolors, and I didn't need my easel for the canvases. I'm gonna have to not do paintings with this. And this is a table easel. It's not very good. It's not sturdy. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-da-da-ba. Very cool. Let me get some of that blended in now. Then do the leaves on the tree. I'm going to put some more trees, maybe one big one over maybe some trees back here. Wow. When I was looking at this earlier, I thought maybe there should be a branch coming up from behind, like up through here. Yeah, like on the other side of the tree there. That looks so cool. If I don't like this branch here, I don't really like it. I think it needs to be thicker. There we go. A little better. It's a weird looking tree, huh? I like it though. Let's put in some areas down here. I'll work the tree. I'll probably do the tree last. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-da. I like how the tree's like kind of going up and it's getting smaller up here. Like it looks like it's going up, picture disappearing. All right, I'm gonna do some little leaves on there. I think I need a different brush. Yeah. This brush is not really soft enough, I guess. That's good enough to lay the dark color in. Ba-da-ba. Merry Christmas. Thank you. I'm glad you think it's a masterpiece. I am a master painter, yeah. It's a masterpiece. Yeah, Merry Christmas, guys. Trees are hard to do. I rarely do trees like this. I always do those evergreen trees because they're easier. These are really easy to do with this fan brush. You just gotta use the corner. You could kind of see it already. Look, this it looks like bushes in there already. The way I stamped the paint on there, so you can kind of get help when you highlight when you do that. I think I see a big bush in front of those trees there already. If you like using a fan brush, if you try and paint it in there individually, you're not going to get that look. Some people don't stamp their brush, they have to paint it on. Some people don't even blend. I mean, they blend it as they paint where they need it, but oil paint, they like to just lay the paint on there, and it depends what style you're doing. That's more for like portraits. For landscapes, the way I feel, any way you get the paint on there is good enough. You can use your finger to put the moon in if you want. But there's a lot of people that, they go to art school and they learn a certain way from their teacher, and they think that's the only way. They never try and come up with their own techniques. Kind of covered up my branch on the other side there. All right, that's a cool looking tree. I mean, it looks funny, but I kind of like it. All right, let me, whoops. I'm going to do these rocks down here. Hey, thank you. I like that. I like the colors. It kind of looks, I wish it was a little darker actually. See if I could put this shadow in here. So I'm going to curve in. Well, actually it would curve this way. So this needs to be dark green here. Yeah. Let's do some more trees. Then I'll figure out what I'm going to do with the rest of it. We could put some trees over here, almost the same size as these if I put it here. Back here, I could put a tall one here. Let's do that. I'll put some bushes down here, right by the river. And I'm going to make a tall tree going right up through these mountains here. It should help with the depth of the painting. That's a nice Christmas tree there. You see how the if you have like five, we got the sky, we got the one, we got the sky as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different depths in there, which is pretty good for landscape. Put some trees way out there. Faraway trees. Wow, look at all the likes I got. Wow, thank you guys. I know there's only a few of you in here watching, but I'm getting a lot of thumbs up. So I appreciate that. Let me give this tree a little more pizzazz here. The branches kind of swinging out more. There we go. This one too, we can make this one. I'm just going to hit this one to show you some branches. Like the moonlight's getting through. I'll probably do the edges of those with white. Alright, it's time for bushes down here. I don't like the shadow, so what I'm going to do is put a few like twigs down here. I actually out when I first started it. I actually did a sketch. Try and highlight these now, like the moonlight's hitting on the side of the tree here. Oops, I got a little red in there. Got a little bit of red on there somehow. Hey, thanks for coming back. How's it looking now? Hopefully you guys will be here later on. I'm going to actually do after I go to band practice, I'm going to come home and I'm going to actually do some portraits. I've been practicing some portraits. Just don't know who to do. Does anybody have an idea? Preferably I'd like to do a girl. Like an actress or something, or a movie star. I need to get my portraits going because I've always been a landscape artist. I've done portraits in there, but they're not like good enough to sell yet. A river coming down here. This is like a drop off here. If you're standing here, you'd be looking down. The river goes in front of this hill. So these are like drop offs. Yeah, I never liked this because I wasn't patient enough. I like to just grab my paint and just go. And but lately I've finally been getting a little bit of patience where I sketch now. Because you know when you sketch, it takes a little time. And I always, when people are watching me paint here, I feel like I have to go fast, otherwise everybody's going to leave, you know. So there's a lot of I don't do because it takes too long. But now I don't care. I just kind of, if it takes me 2 hours, it takes me 2 hours. I might have to use this little brush to highlight, which I never do. Looks like I might have to use yellow because I'm not getting, it's not really lighting it up. It's not working either. Alright, I'll figure that out later. Yeah, painting's pretty fun if you're, like I said though, you gotta learn to be patient. Alright, I'm going to do a little bit of work on a tree now. Get some dark brown here on this one side. I need a different color there. I don't want to use white. try this yellow ochre. Oh, you orange. Yeah, it's getting there, guys. I could work on this tree for like, you know, for an hour if I had to. I like my branches though. These ones that kind of wiggle a little bit. You know, when you first start out doing trees, you'll make these branches straight, and you need to wiggle them just a little bit. Those are going to be clouds coming over the top of the mountains here. Very subtle. Oh, portraits? I probably painted like at least 100, but they're not good yet. I mean, here's one I did the other day. But I didn't follow a picture though. I just kind of made that up myself. It's supposed to be a blues guitar player. Not me, but I made it up. I didn't follow somebody's face, so the proportions are kind of off a little bit, but it looks kind of cool. Yeah, I think I got my colors down. I just got to get I got to follow an actual picture because look how big the eyes are. The eyes are too big and the ears are a little higher than normal. The chin could have been a little longer. There's no facial hair on here. I like the hat because that's the kind of like hat I wear. But I want to do someone famous, like see if I could get it to look like them. But I want to do like an actress. All right, well, I think, let me see what time it is. 30. Oh, it's never too late to be an actor. You got to go to Hollywood though. Just sign up with some kind of agency and they'll start out with commercials, and then if you're really good, then they'll send you off to, you start off as someone in the movies, like in the back scenes, and then you work your way up. You gotta really have charisma to be an actor. If you walk in a room, you need to be one everybody's looking at to be a good actor. All right, I'm really liking this. Uh, oh yeah, that's gonna look great. Yeah, trying to make it look more orangey. It's gotta have white in it though. There we go. I can fix that. I just gotta blend it out. kind of like that idea. Putting a little bit of light around the tree. I want that tree to really stand out, you know, because it's the main part of the picture. Put the squirrel hole back. Bam. All right, well, I'm going to have to leave because I still got a shower before I go to practice. I'll blend this grass out real quick. And so later on, if you come back, make sure you, if you hit the notification bell, if you subscribe, it'll notify you when I go live again. It'll be after practice, so I'm thinking about 2-3 hours from now. All right, I'm really digging this. Thanks for all the likes, everyone. I appreciate people coming in and giving me a like, because I bet people are still at work. There's still a lot to do, so I might have to finish it later. I know I want to put clouds up there. All right. We'll see you later. I don't know who's still left in here. QWERTY boy. All right. I'll see you after band practice. Happy holidays if I don't see you. Cheers.